to the Evermore YouTube channel. It's Chris back with another Rumour Has It video. We're talking about players linked to Newcastle United before the transfer window opens. We've got loads and loads of names. The rumour mill is in full flight, and this kid we're going to talk about today is one hell of a player. We're all really excited about this kid, if this could come off, and apparently this has come from a really reliable source. Newcastle United scouts have been looking at this lad a long time, so fingers crossed there's some truth in this, because he is a hell of a player. So we're going to get stuck into this in a minute. Before we do a little bit of housekeeping, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Come and join us. We're on over 249 subscribers, I think it is, or maybe even 50 by the time you hear this. So loads of room for you guys. Come on in, help us get that 2,200 mark milestone, and we're aiming to get 2,500 and 3,000 eventually as well. So loads of room for you here. Evermore, all free content, 2 live shows Mondays and Wednesdays, and pop-up videos like this. Rumour has it, not ITKs. We just report what's in the media. We don't claim to know anything that's going on behind the scenes. So don't jump in the comments and stop moaning about ITKs and all this other stuff. We don't do that here. To quote the Black Panther movie, we just talk about what's in the media. So let's talk about this player here. That's one hell of a footballer. And I'm going to get my teeth right here for this one. So this is Napoli superstar Khvicha, Kvaratskhelia, I believe it is. Now, the club shop will be dreaming of us signing this kid, because they're charging you per letter. They are going to be quids in. But forget his massively long name. He is one hell of a footballer. A Georgian International with a surname that begins with a K, and we've had that before, haven't we? If you remember Timuri Ketspire, maybe he can put a good word in for us. But the story goes, and it's from the Times newspaper, so not someone who puts bullshit in the press, to be fair. They're normally quite reliable. So apparently, as the story goes, this lad is now a top target for Newcastle United. We scouted him before the World Cup. We're very, very impressed with him. He's had a phenomenal season in Serie A. He's been brilliant for Napoli, even to the point where they've actually gave him a nickname. I'm just trying to find it here. So the nickname they've gave him is Cavadonna, because he reminds him of Maradona, because that's how good this lad is. If you've never heard of the kid before, like I say, he's a 21-year-old Georgian international, and he is an absolute baller. He's that kind of a player, low socks rolled down, kind of below his knees. Just gets the ball, drops his shoulder, spins players, quick feet, strong on the ball. As Mark says there, dribbling, key passes. You look at his stats there, it's all greens, really. There's nothing about this kid that would worry you whatsoever. How is he doing this season? So his stats this season are, he's got 12 Serie A games, 6 goals, 7 assists. He's got 5 Champions League games, 2 goals and 3 assists. So all in all, 17 appearances, 8 goals and 10 assists. For a 21-year-old lad is unbelievable at the top level. Looking at the stats per 90, as I say there, it's nothing but greens. You can see there his goals is a 95 percentile, his shots in a 99 percentile, 4 shots a game, and he's shooting from all angles. He passes as well. You can see his assists are at 97 percentile. He's on 0.58 assists per 90 minutes. Key passes is the only slightly lower one there, on 71 percentile, but his dribbles is 89. And you can see how he compares next to Maxi there on the radar on the right hand side. He eclipses Maxi not just a little bit, in every possible way. And he's 21 years old. I mean, this is the kind of kid that the ceiling is just, there's no ceiling for a kid like this. He just gets better and better. What I love about him is he doesn't just dribble and take players on and shoot and slip great through balls through. He tracks back, he puts a challenge in, he looks a real Eddie Howe type of player. He's got a hell of an engine on him. He's box to box. You can see from his heat map there, he's up and down like a fireman on a pole. And I just think this kid would be a phenomenal piece of business for Newcastle United. Now, the fee is reported to be around about 50 million quid. Now, 50 million quid for a kid like this, I think, would be an absolute snip, because he's a star in the making, no doubt about that. He's already taken Serie A by storm. To even be jokingly called Cavadonna tells you how good that they think he is over in Napoli. They love a skillful player like that. Obviously, he's a Georgian international. You see there, he's got 19 appearances, 10 goals and 4 assists. So he's started at international level really, really well. And what I really love about him as well, and Mark put down as a key strength there, is long shots. This lad can absolutely ping it from distance. And we lack that. We really do. Bruno has been able to score a few goals from distance, taking shots. Miggy's got a couple as well, certainly this season when he's found his form, but we really lack somebody to pull a trigger from distance, whether that flies in the top corner, which Kvaratskhelia's shots normally do, or whether it just gets parried out to one of the strikers to tap it in. We need that kind of play, in my opinion, from midfield, but don't have it enough. We sometimes overplay and try and get it into the box a bit too much and overplay. It would be great this season, no doubt about that. But I think if you have a lad who can pull a trigger like this from range, he's a hell of a threat, no doubt about that at all. He's got massive game experience, in terms of playing for Napoli. Big Serie A contests against the top Italian clubs, Champions League football. He's international now as well. And 21 years old, he's accomplished a hell of a lot. So my opinion, I think that this would be an unbelievable piece of business. Now, the story goes is that we might even make a move in January for him, but we might wait until the summer transfer window comes around. Maybe that might suit Napoli and the player a little bit better. Let him finish the season strong with them. Let them try to get in a really good league position, and then they can cash in on him and maybe have their pick of a suitable replacement. But this is a player who we should all be really, really excited about. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below about this lad. If you're excited about him, he looks a hell of a footballer. He really, really does. I'd be so excited. The names that be linked to us at the minute is incredible. I think Roger jumped in our comments on Evermore the other day and just said to be linked to all these players is phenomenal, and it really, really is. Going from struggling to get Chowdhury over the line on loan from Leicester to being linked to the likes of this lad, of Pulisic, of Maddison, of all these other types of players. It's just absolutely sensational. It really, really is. We won't sign them all, but it's great to be linked to them. And let us know what you guys think about this lad. If you're excited about getting him in, I certainly am. And I can't wait till the window opens in January to see what business we do, and just to watch all the salty tears flowing from the other clubs when we're beating them to their targets. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. So as I mentioned at the start, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Come and join us. Loads of room for you guys and Evermore. It's all free content. We don't charge a penny for this. We just love talking about the club. And we love talking about these players being linked to us as well. And it's really important if you can like the video. It helps get it around, helps get the channel out there so everyone can see it, and helps get some new subscribers to come and join this great community we have already. So this is Chris signing off. Let's keep supporting our team. We'll call United. We'll be back with some more rumour banter soon, and we'll catch you later. Cheers.